Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area near Westtown Commons Shopping Center, ready to report to you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days here in a little bit. We've had a wild 24 hours since this time last night. We had some strong thunderstorms, of course, that moved through between about 9:15 to pretty close to 1 a.m. But the strongest was right around the 10 o'clock hour here in Madison County and several of our surrounding neighboring counties as well. Well, I'll go into details on that in just a moment. As of 5 p.m. This evening, here in North Jackson, the skies were clear. The temperature at that time was 52 degrees. The dew point was 30 degrees. The relative humidity was 43%. The winds were out of the northeast at 14 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 30.31 inches of mercury. The lowest relative humidity today was 43% at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. The highest was 97% at 1 a.m. The lowest barometric pressure today was 29.95 inches, and that happened at 1 a.m. The highest was 30.37 inches, and that occurred at 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Today's highest wind gust was out of the north at 30 miles per hour, and that was at 1:54 p.m. And incidentally, yesterday's highest wind gust occurred during those heavy thunderstorms out of the north at 46 miles per hour, and that occurred at 10:16 p.m. Last night. Now the sun will be setting tonight, which it already has, at 5:59 p.m. and will be rising tomorrow at 6:11 a.m., which will be the last day of Central Standard Time, by the way. The sun sets tomorrow morning. It's already up. No, not the sun. I'm sorry, the moon. The moon will be setting tomorrow morning at 5:02 a.m. and rise tomorrow evening at 5:17 p.m. Central Standard Time. By the way, rainfall, I've had 15 hundredths of an inch of rain here since midnight. I had, I believe it was 1.78 inches, that's right, up to midnight for yesterday, giving me a total of 1.93 inches for the storm total of last night. And that also puts me at up to weather. See, how much does that put me up to? Oh yeah. See, 407 and 15, 17, 422, I think, if I'm adding right. 4.22 inches of rain for the month of March. That includes today's rain. And for the year, 9.13, 23, 24, 28, 9.28 inches for the year here in North Jackson. That brings you up to date for the rainfall totals here in North Jackson. And we're actually almost caught up to the yearly normal, which is 9.67 inches. Hey, we're not far from it, are we? We've actually almost caught up to normal. We're still slightly below, but we're slightly below normal for the year, but we're well above for the normal for the month of March, though. Normal for March is 1.43, and like I said, it's about 4.22 this month, so we're well ahead for the month of March so far. And we'll see how the month progresses on that as we go. Alrighty, see, I believe we covered that part. Oh yeah, I was wanting to mention also that 1 inch hail did fall here in North Jackson at my location, right around, I believe it was 9:37 to 9:43 p.m. here, and I measured it myself. It was 1 inch in diameter, and I believe there were several reports in North Jackson of nice size hail, like I had. Some people, I believe, even reported via media sources, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, of even higher amounts than that. And the highest I've heard was over in Lexington, Tennessee, where some viewers over there, or people were reporting via those social media, were showing nearly 3 inches deep of hail over there. So Lexington got hit hard, and I believe there were tornado warnings over in that area also. And the latest I heard was there was actually a touchdown in Clarksburg, Tennessee, a few miles north of Lexington in Carroll County, actually, a little north of the interstate there, where they had an EF0 tornado there. And there were several reports of wind damage in different parts of West Tennessee last night. And by the way, I done gave you our highest wind gust, north at 46 last night at 10:16 p.m. Now those were some of the reports that I saw via social media, and we barely missed that tornado warning here in Madison County. Just barely missed it. Thank goodness we did, and I don't wish anything on anybody else in that respect. But it was a pretty rough night last night, but thank goodness we came out okay, and thank goodness I didn't see no damage to anybody's vehicle here where I live at due to the hail. Thank goodness for that. Well, I believe that's it on that part. Details, I'm going to give you today's records, and I'm probably going a little long here. For Friday, March the 10th, 2017. Today's record hottest high would be 82 degrees, and that occurred in 1986 and 2009. Today's coldest high would be 32 degrees, and that happened in 1969. Today's warmest low would be 63, and that happened in 1955 and 2009. And the coldest low would be 17 degrees, and that was in 1996 when that happened. And boy, we had a gully washer. I do mean a gully washer. Today, 1 year ago, March 10th, 2016. Rainfall record, 5.46 inches of rain in 2016. And that's how much I measured when I lived in Bemis. I was living in Bemis this time last year, on Jefferson Street, I believe it was. And that's how much I had at that time then. And of course, there were several streets in Bemis and around Southside that was flooded due to such a heavy rain. And most of the rain fell within just a few hours. I believe the notes I had was thunderstorms moved through around 1 p.m., but the rain in itself lasted for several hours on that day. But the heaviest, I think, I was indicating around 1 p.m. But of course, it didn't rain just through 1 p.m. It was throughout the day. But the total for the whole day was 5.46 inches. And that's a lot of rain, even in just 24 hours for that matter. But when you get there within roughly 6 hours, that's a lot of rain. But that's how much fell back then, 1 year ago today, matter of fact. Okay, the snowfall record would be 1 inch, and that fell in 1983. Speaking of snow, that may be coming tomorrow night, a small amount, if any at all. Okay, I'll go on into the forecast since I mentioned that. It's going to be mostly clear tonight until tomorrow morning. We should have a low tomorrow morning of about 31 degrees. It should become cloudy probably towards sunrise. Somewhere between sunrise and 9 a.m., I'll put it that way. And then most of the day is going to be maybe a 20% chance of an isolated shower during the morning hours, but no big deal really. But the big chance pops up tomorrow night, right around sunset, of 60% chance for rain. And as of right now, it looks like there's a 60% chance that rain will change to snow here in Jackson, Madison County, especially points north of us, around 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and probably end around 1 a.m. And there's a chance that we might get a light accumulation, but probably no more than an inch, if that much. But just be on the lookout for that possibility. And of course, the snow will be gone after midnight, and tomorrow's low, like I mentioned, should be about 31. The high tomorrow should be about 45. So it's going to be dropping off rapidly by tomorrow night. The temperatures will be. We'll have north winds at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on Sunday, it's going to be cloudy till about sunrise, and then the skies are going to clear up and be a nice day. But it's going to be cold though Sunday morning. Goodness, 26 degrees for a low. My goodness, for a low. And the high is only going to be about 52 degrees. We'll have northeast winds at 10 to 20. And if that's not enough, that's the day we turn the clocks. Yes, right. Daylight savings time begins at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. So be sure to move your timepieces ahead 1 hour before you go to bed Saturday night, Sunday morning, whatever time that may be. And that way you'll be on time for church or whatever else that you participate in on Sundays. And of all things, you think it's spring when daylight savings time starts. And it's going to be one of the coldest days we've had in quite a while. Isn't that amazing? Well, anyways, it's just the way it happens sometimes. Okay, I'm going to go on ahead and give you Monday here. Mondays, we have, another chance for some rain. Rain returns on Monday with a 60% chance, but the skies will become fair again by Monday night, with a low near, what was that? Low near, if I can find it here. 33, I'm sorry. Low near 33 and a high of 53. So it'll be kind of chilly on Monday, too. And I'll go ahead and give you Tuesday. Looks like fair skies on Tuesday as well, with low near 33 and a high of 51, with north winds at 10 to 20. And actually, Wednesday's going to be chilly with clear skies, below 26 that day, and a high of only 45. North winds at 10 to 20. Next Thursday, one more day of super chilly weather for this time of the year, it seems like. Fair skies on Thursday, low of 24 degrees. Oh my goodness, and a high of only 52, with south winds at 10 to 20. Finally, it's going to start warming up by next Friday. And guess what? It's going to be mostly cloudy that day, with 40% chance of rain by next Friday afternoon. It figures. With low near 37 and a high of 64, so it's finally warming up a little bit. And looks like next weekend's going to be fair but warmer. Finally, spring's going to try to come back next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Looks like fair skies both days, low of 44 and a high of 64 on Saturday, and a low of 41 and a high of 70 next Sunday. I'll call it at that, because I'm already gone 13 minutes, my goodness, on this recording. I hope it sounds alright, and I hope you don't mind such a long recording. But that's it for tonight, my friends, and hope everybody has a very pleasant Friday night, March the 10th, 2017. And I hope you wake up to a beautiful Saturday morning, March the 11th, 2017. And of course, I hope to have an updated video for you tomorrow night, at about this time, I hope. And until then, good night, my friends, and sweet dreams, and God bless.